Hey everybody, Scott from Watchuseek, and today we're going to look at affordable pilot watches. So a little while back I did a review on an amazing Zenith pilot watch. I love the watch, but it just happened to be kind of expensive. So I thought, well, what can we find out there in the marketplace that is a pilot's watch genre and brings something unique to the table that's under about €1,000. So I found 6 watches that I think fits the bill. So let's get into those watches. So first up we have the Stoic pilot's watch. This comes in at $390 US. So this is a new project from Peter Speak Marine and 2 other folks, and they have 3 watches out, and one of them is this pilot's watch. This is a 38mm stainless steel watch. It uses the Seiko NH35, which is really an unbranded Seiko 4R36. It is 100-meter water resistant. It has polished sides there, but the dial, I love this dial. It uses a gray sunray brush dial. It's kind of like a fancy tool watch with the polished sides and this sunray dial. It really stands out, and I do enjoy the size of this watch. Coming in at 38mm, it really gives a vintage feel to the watch. Here we have the Laco Pilot Basic Augsburg Blaue Stunde 42, and this comes in at $410 US. Now we have all the typical pilot design cues with the triangle at 12, with the 2 dots, the Arabic numbers, but look at that beautiful blue sunray dial. It gives the watch a unique character while still being a pilot's watch. And how do they do it for $410? Well, they use a Miyota 821A movement in their basic pilot's watch line. You get a 42mm sandblasted case. You have a lovely rounded oversized crown, sapphire crystal front and back. And the numbers are Super Luminova C3, and it comes on a light gray NATO strap. So this could be that perfect watch to kind of break up the typical pilot's watch collection. Once again, this is the Laco model Augsburg Blaue Stunde 42. This is the Dekla Pilot Type B Old Radium. This comes in at €450. Now, Dekla is a brand that I wasn't aware of until just last month, and they make their own parts in-house. So the case, the hands, it's all done by Dekla in Germany. The dial is a B-type dial. So you have an inner circle with the hours with a very small hour hand, and then the longer hand pointing to the minutes around the exterior of the dial. Now this has an antique look to it, so we can call this a fauxtina, if you will. It has a beautiful diamond oversized crown. It was designed so you could wind your watch or set your watch while wearing gloves while it was over your heavy leather jacket. When the light hits the dial just right, you see the blue from the blue heat-treated hands. It uses an ETA 2824 automatic movement, or if you wish, you can get a hand-wound version, which is the ETA 2801. And it comes on a nice, heavy leather brown strap. So once again, this is the Dekla Pilot Watch Type B Old Radium. Next we have the Stowa Flieger Classic 40 Ikarus, and this comes in at €571 plus VAT. Now the dial on this is a beautiful gray dial, and when the sunlight hits it just right, you get all these wonderful colors that pop. And there's some options you can do with this watch. For about 40 extra euros, you can get heat-treated blue hands, or for about 100 euros, you can opt for the top-tier, beautifully finished 2824 ETA movement. The 40mm stainless steel case is finished with a fine matte that is ground by hand. So once again, this is the Stowa Flieger Classic 40 Ikarus. Next up we have the Archimede Pilot 42 hand-wound bronze LHB, and this comes in at 960 euros including VAT. Now, as the name suggests, it is a bronze case, so over time that bronze will oxidize and create its own lovely patina. On the back here you can see the movement fills up the entire case. That's because it's an ETA 2498. Now the 2498 used to be a pocket watch movement, and so that's why it fills up the entire case there. On the front we have lovely lume as well as a lume subdial. The 42mm bronze case is made in Pforzheim, Germany by Ikarus. Now Ikarus has been around a long time and makes killer cases. So once again, this is the Archimede Pilot 42 hand-wound bronze. This is the Damasko DA373, and this comes in at 1,230 euros, and that includes a VAT. Now, this has a beautiful white dial, Arabic black numbers, but wait for it, look what the dial does. It glows. The whole dial is coated with Luminova C1. It's beautiful. I just want to wait for the lights to go out and show everybody what the dial does. The 42mm bead blasted case has an anti-magnetic inner cage as well as a dome sapphire crystal. I like the flange, how it angles down from the bezel down to the dial. Very strong black and white sector dial design, and I appreciate the day-date. Very useful in a daily wearing watch. Once again, this is the Damasko DA373. So there you have it, 6 pilot's watches, each with their own unique character and an affordable price range. This is by no means all the watches out there that are affordable and that are a pilot's watch. So if you have a favorite pilot's watch that's affordable, let us know about that watch in the comments below. And if you want to find out more about Pilot's Watch, be sure to check out Banu Chopra's Flieger Friday column right here on Watchuseek. Hey, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and leave comments below. Thanks for watching.